What up? This is Chris from Outlaw Mineral Group, and we're going to do a little bit of a store tour today. So right when you walk in the store, you're going to notice there's some really cool single cabs, different stuff for jewelry builders, a little bit of beads, some small Yellowstone River agates, Bear Canyon agates, and OMG grab bags, which one of many different grab bag options we have available. Some of these are really cool. We've also got a lot of handmade jewelry. It's made locally by a guy named Jim Carnethian. I think I said his name right. If I said it wrong, sorry, Jim. We've got quite a few faceted Montana sapphires as well. A huge selection to choose from. I'm still entering those in inventory. Thank you, Jim. As you work your way in, there's this awesome table. I personally built it. And everybody I worked with helped build it. It's a pretty cool little setup. And it's all hand carved out of Yellowstone River agates, and each member of the OMG team that year did their own creature. I did the little crab guy there. He's pretty cool. That thing was extremely time consuming to carve. And then we've got our fountain. And this fountain here is entirely made out of selenite crystals that we harvested here in the Yellowstone Valley. Some carved Yellowstone River agate firefly. And this was quite a labor of love. We did it for the Spokane Rock Rollers show a few years back. And then we've got some of the selenite plates as well. And these are actually for sale. They're $149 a piece. And except for that one. That one's Rick's. So we'll get a little farther into the store. And first thing you'll notice is we've got a giant bin of Yellowstone River agates. We got tons to choose from. And these are, if some people like to collect rough, and then also for lapidaries that like to cut them. We've also got a pretty good sized bin of Brazilian agate smalls, and we sell those for $5 a piece. And we've got willownite, Tiffany stone, mastodon tooth, turritella fossils, dolomite after aragonite, rainbow obsidian. We've got some castings of different dinosaur claws and teeth. We've got a T-Rex tooth cast. We've got a fidget spinner that we made out of crystals. And some of the rock art. That one is Jackie the Rabbit. Laguna lace agate. We've got a really nice selection of gemstones. And this awesome collection of pyrite-included clear quartz from the Snowbird mine right here in Montana. And those were all harvested by Edward Smith. He does a really good job, as you can see. We've got some of the gift baskets left, and these are from the folks who used to own the dinosaur museum down in Wyoming. And they're very cool. They got all kinds of goodies in them. We've got some books available. We've got quite a bit of jewelry as well. This is all handmade jewelry. Some of these are made by OMG. All these labradorite ones. And then from several other artists here locally. Got some wire work. All kinds of cool stuff. There's one of our vermil necklaces that we make at OMG, which is vermil is 99% fine silver with 24 karat plating over the top. And we've actually got a really nice plating lab to be able to do that. We've got some amethyst from Homestake Pass. We're running out. This is our wet bin here. This thing's pretty sweet. Let's get the water going. Basically, the water flows all the way through here, drains down into a bucket, and everything in this bin is $1. Oh, biscuits. We've got smoky quartz from Homestake Pass, hematite included clear quartz. These things are pretty cool. They're really unusual. They come out of Colorado. Let's see here. We've got some more clear quartz grab bags. We've got our gem grabs. These are like $5 a piece. They have all kinds of gems from all over the place. We've got rose quartz from right here in eastern Montana. A really nice selection of petrified wood from the area. We've got petrified wood from Arizona as well. We've got blue forest petrified wood. So that's a plus. We've got some ocean floor from Wyoming. We've got some jasper from Wyoming. This stuff's really cool. It's extremely waxy. It's really weird. And then we get into the banded iron. agatized honeycomb coral, and then we get into the fine gem cases, and we start with the peacock ore, Mexican moon agate, and a really cool piece of petrified wood that's crystallized. Plus, I've got some giant azurite crystals in there, and some okonites, furball crystals as we call them, peacock ore from Mexico, and peacock ore with bismuth, which that's my personal piece. I love that piece. Then we get down here a little farther. We've got a really nice graphite crystal. This stuff's really cool. Amygdaloidal basalt, phenakite over feldspar from Mount Antero, Colorado. Fire obsidian, an outstanding piece of fire obsidian from Oregon. We've got some towers in there. And then we get down to the copper nuggets from Michigan and the big pyrites from Spain. And then we've got a piece of featherstone, the world's lightest rock. That stuff's pretty cool too. And as we're going farther down, we've got the Malawi agates, some rock art with furball crystals. That thing's cool. He's got aquamarine teeth. He's got a spinel nose. Australian opal eyes with Montana sapphires that are faceted for pupils, and then Montana agate ears, and the feet are pyrite with fossilized coral for the legs. He's all set on banded rhyolite from the priors, and he's supposed to look like he's eating the leaf, but kind of looks like he's playing a drum set. I made that one personally. Then we go farther down, and we've got Cantera opals from Mexico. We've got arrowheads that are made here. We have an artist that makes them with stained glass, which those are super cool. And uranium glass at times, I believe, because one of them really glows. We've got more okonites, and we had our mystery rock, which turned out to be a septarian nodule. This thing's kind of cool. It's hard to see the bottom of it, though. We've also got an eclectic mix of records. Farther down, we're getting into our Siberian jade. We've got a 49-pound block. This stuff is top-notch, and we want 7,400 on it. It actually is worth about twice that amount. And then we've got a variety of jade from different places. That's South Africa. That one's Wyoming. That's black jade from Wyoming. Some of this is really cool stuff. We've even got slices of it. And then we've got some nephrite jade from California as well. We normally carry a wide array of lapidary equipment as well. So here's some lapidary tools we got. And then we're back into the minerals again. And minerals for days. We've got fossilized shark teeth. We've got more peacock ore. And then we get into our amethyst section. And oh, look, a little guy crawling up an amethyst crystal. Isn't that something? And then we get... Oh, and that one's cool too. If you can see him, it's a little coyote howling at the moon. There we go. And then we've got ourselves some really awesome art with copper wire by Robert Elam. Some galena crystals, Montana treasure boxes, lucky dog boxes, Yogo sapphire gravel, and the family Yogo sapphire gravel. We've also got the Yellowstone River agate grab bags. These are just tons and tons of agates. Perfect for if you're traveling. Got some opalized wood from the Yellowstone River. Got a really cool selection of desert rose or azurite desert rose, which are pretty unusual and different. And then we've got some azurite malachite from Montana. And we've got some really cool pieces. That one's my favorite with the little botryoidal formation. Colorful fluorites out of China. Can't go wrong at $2 a piece. We've got all sorts of different pyrites from all over the place. Some really nice larger crystal azurites. We've got some emeralds. We've got the random rock pile. There's all kinds of weird stuff in this pile. And then we're getting down into the rose agate and the different minerals there. Now we're back in Pyrite Alley. We've got quite a bit of pyrite to choose from as well. And then also all sorts of weird fossils. We've got bumblebee jasper. I mean, I could go on for days. We got so much in here. And then we've got all these other unusual random agates, a corporalite, dinosaur turd. And we've got fossil palm leaf. We've got tiger's eye, we've got chrysocolla, we've got amazonite, we've got calcite, fluorite from the snowbird mine. This thing's cool. It's an ammonite, and I forget the name of the ammonite in particular because there is a subspecies of it, but it was bitten by a mosasaur, right? Here, 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 and here. And it may have left a tooth behind. We don't know. But it was pretty cool. It got attacked by one. Well, not cool for him. Then we've got some of this watermelon calcite. This stuff's really cool. It's UV reactive and looks like a watermelon slice under UV light. Got pastel jasper from Montana, from the Bear Canyon area. All right, so let's get into this lane. We've got aventurine. We've got pyrite replaced septarian nodules. It's septarian nodule, but it's got little fossils in them that have been pyrite replaced. Graveyard point agate. We've got fire agate, fossil coral, unusual pyrites. These are really cool. They're kind of round. Montana moss agate, treasure state agate, iris agate. We've got the single cabs for the builders and, people who like them mostly finished or all the way finished. We've got Montana dry head agate. We've got holly blue chalcedony, medicine bow agate, lysite agate, Fairburn agate, big lysite agate, Bear Canyon agate, rose agate, extremely rare Madison River blue agate, which we're running kind of low on that. I've still got a few chunks hanging around. Brazilian agate, got a bunch of that. We've got the random purple chalcedony from God knows where. Honestly, we have no idea what it is. We've got ruby and fusite. We've got Mount Maurice moss agate. We've got Brazilian agate. We've got graveyard point agate. More Brazilian agate. We've got polka dot agate, Yellowstone River agate, Biggs jasper, thunder eggs. We've got Dugway geodes. These things are really cool, and they ship out too. We list those online. We've got thunder eggs from Oregon, quite a bit of those. More Dugway geodes. We've got baculites, some of them that we've cut in half. They're kind of cool. Ammonite pieces, baculites, more baculites. We've got horn snail fossils. We've got belemnites. These are always really cool too. Fossil clams, more baculites, coprolites. See, there's a big dinosaur poop. Gross, but some people seem to like them. Yellow water fossils, so turritella from here in Montana. This stuff looks really cool when it's all cut up. We've got Dolby diamond on matrix from here in Montana, and this stuff's really cool too. Especially when it's sliced, they look like they're little diamonds. They're like quartz crystals. It's kind of cool because when the light goes through them, I don't know if we can see it with the camera or not, but it looks really neat, especially in the sun. We've got malachite from Africa, which I actually met the miner who brought those in, so that was kind of cool. We've got azurite and malachite from Montana. We've got malachite from Montana, turquoise from Nevada. It's a mix of turquoise. There's some variscite in there as well. There's some different types of Caraco Lake turquoise here. We've got blackjack turquoise, although we're about sold out on this stuff. This stuff's a cat's meow. We've got the Caraco Lakes. We've got trilobites from Oklahoma. We've got a highlight opal back there from Montana that was struck by lightning. We've got a highlight opal from Mexico. We've got an aquamarine from Mount Antero, Colorado, and that thing's a big boy, I'll tell you what. We've got more of this peacock ore with the bismuth, which I just love this stuff. It's amazing. My personal dry head collection, which these are all for sale. Just some of them are going to be more expensive than others. We've got hoodoo agates. We've got some Bear Canyon agates, which these are just so cool. I love displaying them. There's the Bear Canyon. More dry head. Okay, so then we've got orpiment from Humboldt County, Nevada, which that stuff's really cool. It's super yellow. Wolfenite. I don't know where the back wolfenite is. The front wolfenites are from China, and those are really cool. We've got parasite crystals from the Snowbird mine in Montana, and I guess they're like a cesium crystal. They're really unusual. And then we've got on display in here an 80-pound pyrite included clear quartz from the Snowbird mine in Montana. It's kind of hard to see because there's a cover over it. But this has got to be one of the largest crystals ever found in Montana. This is for sale. It's not cheap, though, I'll tell you that. It's a really nice piece, though. and we built the base and display for it. All right, so we've got our findings section here. We've got all sorts of jewelry findings and cool stuff like that for people who like to build their own jewelry. We've got sunburst quartz and sunburst amethyst, which this stuff's so cool. It's a really unusual growth formation. Beautiful, though. And then we've got the regular quartz, which they're all right. They're pretty cool, and they're really sparkly. And then we're going to get into the barite crystals and the calcites. Okay, so there's the calcites. I guess the barites aren't over here now. I was a little off. Then we got banded iron from Montana. This guy needs to be polished, but I guess that's a really cool piece, so we'll find out. Got a nice big obsidian bin from Oregon, and you can't beat the price. Smalls are $2, larges are $5. I've got some more rock art and awesome art from local artists. Dugway geodes. I've got a piece of obsidian from the Highway 89 north of Gardner, Montana. When they were rebuilding the highway after the flooding, they were able to get some, and that's like some of the really nice stuff that comes out of that area, which is pretty phenomenal to get my hands on some. I've got some platinum group ore. I've got some Oahe picture stone, crystal points, and then watermelon chalcedony. Got baculites that are displayed. I could go on and on, but hey, everybody, I thank you all so much for watching. And we'll do one more pass through the fine minerals. There's so much here, but it's all good. There's tons and tons of these. Big dry head agate, hoodoo agates, blue forest petrified wood, garnets, sapphire, topaz, turquoise, opals, opal from Wyoming, more clear quartz from the Snowbird mine in Montana, and these are all pyrite included. This collection is amazing. I'm so proud to have it in the store. We've got Jim bone from dinosaurs. This is like really high grade agatized dinosaur bone. We've got some different corals, different dinosaur bones. We've got a mosasaur, part of a mosasaur spine here. There's the vertebra. And then we've got ourselves a really nice ammonite here. This thing's got top-notch color on it. Got a piece of purpleite. Got some really awesome baculites that were polished by Vince over at Billings Gem and Mineral Club. And then we've got, a stray azurite malachite. Beautiful piece. Now we're getting into fluorite country. There's some really nice pieces of fluorite in this collection. And they're all for sale and like reasonably priced as well. Then we're getting into calcite country. So yeah, we've got a wide assortment of everything. Ooh, big petrified wood. Big Brazilian agate. I mean, spheres. We also carry 3D cases, jewelry boxes, you name it. So if there's something you're looking for, come on in, check us out. We've got all kinds of crazy cool stone products. We also have all kinds of cool stuff for collectors as well. So I haven't nearly had enough time to go through everything, but I thank you all so much for watching. Rock on, everybody, and have a good day.